Hey, my name's Ruth. So I'm currently in hospital at the minute. I live with life-limiting conditions and I'm currently fighting sepsis and have been for the last 3-4 weeks. And I'm doing better now, like stable, but I wanted to talk about living life to the full. Someone asked me a question and said, how do you live life to the full? Firstly, every day is different. No day is perfect and I'm not happy 24/7 and no one is happy 24/7. That is not true. Well, if you are, then wow, wow. But for me, living life to the full is remembering to celebrate the little wins, the small things. Remembering to be kind to yourself. Like if you wouldn't say it to your best friend, don't say it to yourself. Protect your peace and remember that rest is productive too. Rest is productive too. Rest is productive too. But I've got to say that multiple times for myself as well as everyone else watching. Laugh when you can. Simple, but laugh when you can because it's so good for the soul. And trust me, you just feel that a little bit better when you've had a giggle and a laugh, whether it's something silly, small. Laughter really is a medicine for the soul. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and not down. If people are bringing negativity into your life or bringing you down, making you upset, making you stressed, you don't need them in your life. You don't need the extra drama, the extra stress, especially when you're battling illnesses. Listen to your body and your mind. If you need a break, take a break. If you need a moment, take a moment. Remember that self-care is just important. If you need a self-care day where you just focus on yourself, you just look after your body and your mind that day and put other people to the side, that's okay. It's not selfish to do self-care, but do what makes you feel alive, what brings you happiness. Whether that's a hobby, whether that's a quirky hobby, whether that's a passion, it doesn't matter what it is. If it makes you happy and brings you happiness, that's all that matters. As long as it's not dangerous or illegal, obviously. Take photos and videos. This is one that I love, but you don't have to. But for me, I feel like it helps me personally, capturing the memories, the moments. Then when I'm struggling, I can look back on those photos and videos and be like, that's why I hold on. Like in my hospital room at the minute, there's photos all around because when I'm struggling, it reminds me, Ruth, don't give up. Because you've had so many good days and there's so many more good days to come. And that's why I hold on. That's why I love taking photos and videos, to remember and capture that and hold me through the harder times. You can't do it all. You can't do it all. So stop and be kind to yourself. And remember, not just your to-do list, but your done list. So you might have like 20 things on your to-do list and you've only done 3 that day. But also remember, you've done 10 things on your done list and you're forgetting sometimes all the things, especially when we're ill physically, mentally, just things we're battling generally in life. We've done so much more than we give ourselves credit for. And actually sometimes we need to stop and look at that done list and think, actually, I've done loads today and I need to remember that and be kind to myself again. Be kind to yourself keeps coming up and up again, doesn't it? And never forget that surviving and to get through the day is more than enough some days. No, it really is more than enough. You don't have to have a perfect life to have a beautiful life. You can find joy in the ordinary things. And remember that Instagram isn't real. Like, we post our highlights, our good days. I mean, I try to show the good days and the bad days because life is not this perfect, rosy, perfect, white, clean, tidy, no problems, no stress life. It's messy, it's full of ups and downs and good days, bad days, tears, and not the tears where we look pretty, tears where it's streaming on your face, you look like some sort of just like, you just look a mess. Like, that's proper crying. People who cry and they look pretty, I'm like, I never cry like that. To me, that's not proper crying. But when you cry, it's like you were bubbling, like, mess. But no one's life is perfect. And Instagram is wonderful, as is social media, and I love social media. Also, we have to remember that what we see online it's a snippet of somebody's life, it's a highlight, it's not the full life. But we just have to keep choosing joy and hope and happiness when we can. And I will say you can give up to 1%, as long as you're holding on by 1%. As long as you don't give up completely. You can give up, say you might be on 90%, and you're like, I give up today. You can give up, but you must stop at 1%. You've got to always hold on to that 1%. Even if it's just 1 or 2% and it's by a thread, you're still holding on. And the next day you'll be given some strength by a friend, by a family member, by yourself, by your dog making you laugh, by the sun rising, by a cozy blanket, pyjamas, to a tasty treat, to a silly text or message, to a TV show you love to binge watch. And it'll make you smile again, it'll bring you up and you'll go back up to 30%, 40%, 50%. Our percentages change throughout the day. Like our battery life on our phone, it changes throughout the day, up and down. But we never let it go to complete zero, right? That's what matters. And you're not alone. You may feel alone, but there is people who love you, who care for you, who don't want you to fall, who don't want you to drown, and they want to keep you afloat. You are loved, you are not a burden in this world, and you matter. Life is not perfect. And it's not easy living life to the full, and I struggle. Some days I'm like, no, not this life. I'm not doing it. I want to curl back under my duvet and hide under my blanket and not come out, and that's totally okay. The next day I get up and I carry on, and that's what strength is. Even on your hardest days, choosing hope when you want to just give up. And you guys do that too. You do. I know you do, because I know you've wanted to give up many times, but you haven't. And I'm proud of you for that. Those are my little kind of tips and ideas, and they might resonate with you, they might not, but if they do, I hope they help. Just, yeah, might help somebody. Thank you for listening and watching. I love you all. Mwah.